What's going on, guys? It's TV and our frags, aka Preston here, and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everybody out there right now. I know it's been a ridiculous amount of time since I've posted here on the channel. I'm very sorry, but we've been doing some really cool stuff this week, and where we're at currently right now is my new office space. I know I've been chatting about it in a lot of my recent videos, and I finally get to show it off to you guys. There's been so many issues, like the power was out, the internet wouldn't come on. We had a bunch of issues this week. We were working through them. It's been very stressful because of the holidays and whatnot, but anyways, nobody wants to hear about that. I just hope you guys have had an amazing holiday season and you continue to have an awesome holiday break if you are in school, and hopefully you guys had a fantastic Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, whatever it is that you celebrate, or if you don't celebrate, just hope you had a great December. So who wants to go check out the office? Oh my gosh, I'm so hyped to show the office to you guys. Alright, so this is the main entry point. There are multiple entry points to the office. Now, I still don't even know what all the lights do inside of here. We're actually replacing a lot of these lights. We're not very satisfied with it right now, but this is what it currently looks like. I really like the flooring. If you guys enjoy any of the interior decorating, make sure you comment down below. Let my mom know. She did all of the interior decorating. Of course, she didn't do the physical labor. She just pointed and kind of told people what to do. There's even an elevator in my office that goes to the second floor. I never thought I would have an office where literally I can go to the second floor with an elevator. It's insane. So this is kind of like one of the hallways. There's a lot of glass. These mirrors, unfortunately, not these mirrors, sorry, but these glass pieces need to get replaced. A lot of the doors need to get replaced, but this is kind of like one of the hallways. None of it is furnished right now. We're still getting to that point. I'll give you guys an update vlog when it is done. This is like the IT room. We've got all the internet cables running up here. As you guys can see, I've got Verizon fiber optic. The internet connection here is insane. I have 153 download, 160 upload. It's like a dream come true. So we have some more office spaces over here. This one is actually already pre-leased to a client, which is really cool. They're gonna be leasing from me. We've got 3 more office spaces back inside of here, and there's actually a lot of furniture in here that we're gonna have to put together. It's gonna take a long time, but here's actually one of the other exits right over here. And then this is like kind of like a little miniature hallway that just comes right over here and connects these 3 little offices. We are gonna be replacing, I think, a lot of these light fixtures, but here's another office space. I really like what mom did with the carpet design. It's got the office commercial feel to it, but at the same time, it's like really nice, and I really like the white trim that she did, and she did kind of like an eggshell slash like pewter coloring on all the walls. I think it looks just fantastic. One thing I really like about this office space is that all the offices are similar, but they have like a different feel at the same time. Like this is a different one that is a little bit smaller here. I'll give you guys maybe a little bit of a better view from like back here, but as you can see, it's kind of more of a rectangular shape, right? And then this one over here is kind of more of a box shape. So companies that want to come over here and lease these out can kind of pick and choose which one they like better versus some of the other ones. So anyways, moving on, this is gonna be such a pain in the butt to turn the lights off. This is a locked closet. I think actually in here we have some stuff. We've got like the security system. I think that's the security system over here. We've got some more. We got like fire alarms, exit signs. I think this is the AC unit. Yes, I think that's the AC unit. Okay, so, and then right here, this is gonna be the break room. So this is where myself and other employees that are gonna be working here can kind of come in here and chill. And this is a lot of furniture that needs to be put together, but we're kind of waiting on some things right now. And underneath here is a massive pool table that is set up, and then under here is a ping pong table. So yeah, that's right. My office is going to have a ping pong table and a pool table inside of it. It's gonna be awesome. And then we're gonna mount, I think, 2 or 3 TVs on these walls. Like, look how big these walls are. They're like massive. You see how far they go down? All the way down there. So I'm thinking about 1 TV right here, 1 TV right here, maybe like 60 to 70 inches. I don't know about 3. I kind of want 1 over here for like the billiards, and then 1 over here where there's going to be like some couches and kind of like love seats so you can relax and enjoy yourself. Here is another exit or entrance. I think we're going to just have all these as exits. Oh, sorry, I was actually not looking at it right here. And then this is going to be, of course, like the kitchen slash break room to this break room. And so this is like we're going to be able to come in, grab your snacks, your lunch, and I like it. Some of the lights are kind of like auto turn on. I don't like the light fixtures, but I like the fact that they turn on automatically. But I guess that's standard in a lot of other businesses. So we actually painted all of the cabinets espresso brown. They look very nice. I'm a big fan of the espresso color, especially with this backsplash. This is where a refrigerator is gonna go. We're gonna put a dishwasher over here, and then probably fit in a microwave and maybe a convection oven and probably a coffee system over here. Totally forgot to mention. And then you've got the men's restrooms right over here. They still have a little bit of work to be done. They're kind of dirty. Oh, hello, that's me right there. Totally not rocking the fire herder. You guys can check them out, link down below in the description. But the bathrooms have a little bit of work that need to be done to them. They're still kind of gross. They need to get clean. And I think the women's restroom is actually a little bit worse off than the men's bathroom, as you can see. Yeah, the toilet seat is legit taped down. I think they're still kind of working on this, but it's coming together really nicely. I really like how the bathrooms look. I really like how the office looks. Like, Mom has done such a fantastic job. She designed my place from like the ground up, and now she's designed this place. She is just a phenomenal mother, and I'm so blessed to have her in my life. It's ridiculous. Also, the elevator is not currently working. We're waiting for the elevator guys to come by and fix it. Now, you might be noticing this very large blue cord that's just kind of run out of the IT room. Currently, this is where we're now going to the second story, so we gotta go all the way up here. You can also see the handrails here are painted espresso black, similar to the cabinets downstairs. The carpets follow a similar design with these little like rubber pads in between them. Very, very nice. And you can see I had to go buy two 50-feet Cat 6 cords, which are basically internet cords, and then connect them through a little splitter right here, so I'd have enough distance. But yeah, so here's the stairs right here. I think they even repainted all the wood right here. As you can see, more of the espresso. I think they maybe even painted these little pillars here. They did a really good job on it. Okay, and then, so here is the second story. I'm gonna try to give you guys a better view. Currently in the corner of the second story. So this is what it looks like from the corner. You can see a lot more of it. This is like the stairway. I really like the stairway, actually. Very, very nice. So we're gonna go this way, but this is the conference room. This is where people can go have conferences. There's gonna be a big table in here, bunch of chairs, probably a TV mounted up here on the wall. Maybe we'll put like some of the coffee machines over here. Not really sure what Mom wants to do. Obviously, we're getting rid of those. I don't even know why those are still here. These guys have got to go. But there's also another office space right inside of here. Very, very nice. This one's kind of cool because you can transition in between the conference room and then to out here, which is another hallway. So if you go out here, this is a hallway that will loop back around. I'll show you guys that here in a second, but this is the end of the hallway. And then right over here, you have another office space. This one actually is really kind of like sectioned off and actually has really good lighting because you get that light fixture and those two little lights right over there. But it's a very clean looking office room right here. I would like this one to be my office, but I currently really like the ones that I have, so I'm not gonna complain. Oh, I almost forgot, check this out. We have a few balconies over here in the second story. This is why we're replacing the doors. They're like very, very hard to open up, but this is like the balcony of one of the offices. I think I have 3 balconies in total. I'm not sure. We'll actually go check. I really should know how many balconies. Like, you think I would know how many balconies we have here, but I honestly just do not freaking know. Okay, anyways, moving on. This is balcony number 2. So balcony number 1 is back there, and then we have balcony number 2. And then swoop, swapping around right here. I guess this is gonna be kind of like a secondary lounge area for the upstairs. Because you can see right here, there's a nice little nook, nice little corner where like a couch could go, maybe even a printer that everybody can use in the offices. This is where the elevator is, to put it into perspective. The first floor elevator is just like right down there. Obviously they connect. Sorry for confusing you guys. And then this thing right here, you can actually go on the rooftop of the office. I think I'm gonna save that for a separate vlog. But it's really cool. I went up there once with my brother. He totally dared me, and it was really, really cool. And then right over here, so if you go back to over here from the second story where we started off on, you walk over here, there's like a miniature kind of little bar and cabinet area. Repainted all the cabinets. Gonna put a fridge here. Maybe this is where we'll put the coffee machine. The coffee machine, as you can tell, is very important to me. I need coffee to survive. And then once again, we have the extra cabinets over here. Really excited to see what Mom's gonna do over here. And then this is the restroom for the upstairs. Legally, for a office space, you have to have multiple restrooms. And currently this is the restroom that I'm using, hence why it is very dirty. It needs to be clean. All right, so now we get into the good stuff. We are now going back into my office spaces. Well, before we go in there, we've got another detour right here. This is another one of the upstairs office spaces. I really like this one as well. I really kind of like all of them. I know, I'm like really, really, really biased. Anyways, enough of the other offices. Let's go check out mine. So this is gonna be kind of like my little waiting room. So inside here, you can see we got office 1, office 2, office 3. And then if we come back right over here, this is kind of like the miniature waiting room where we can put maybe like a chair, some cool stuff right over here. But let's go into the first office right here and to the left. Currently there is nothing inside of here. There is another balcony though right here. I knew there was another balcony. This one is really small. It's not super big. It'll be one of the office spaces for one of the recording setups. If you guys didn't see on Twitter, I have 3 new recording setups. Yeah, you guys can already tell this is mine, but we'll go into this one first before we go into mine because it's kind of like the most complicated. So the light's super to work. This is a bunch of old junk that we need to kind of haul out of here. But so this office right inside of here and this office are actually identical. They're just mirrored. So you can see they both have the 2 windows, the exact same layout and structure. But I decided that these 2 would be the best to use as like my actual office spaces and when other YouTube friends come down, just because they're really big. And this one, I think is what we're gonna do is we're gonna put like an overnight couch somewhere that we can like fold out, maybe like a really comfortable futon, something like right there. But we want to make one of these into a little bit of a mini lounge. So for example, we'd probably put the desk right here so that you would sit down like this. So like, let's say you're sitting down like over here, like pretend this desk is in front of me like this, right? So I'm sitting down over here, and then you can see when people walk into the room, which is really nice. The only issue with that is that the lighting from these windows, if you have a face cam in here, might be kind of bad, because typically you want the camera, you know, facing towards you. Example, this looks really good because the natural lighting is facing towards me, at least I hope it does. Oh, you know, it looks all right. It's not really bright outside, it's getting kind of light. But there you go, you can see some of the natural lighting. And then right over here, we have the lighting from this fixture, which actually doesn't look too bad. But if it was a lot sunnier right now, it would probably look a lot better, but it's getting kind of towards evening. So anyways, you guys kind of get the picture. And then over here, like I said, put a lounge, somewhere where we can like overnight if you wanted to stay and work really late at the office. Now, let's get into the good stuff. So this is my cave of wonders. Please do not judge me. It is filthy and nowhere ready for setup, but I've got just like water. I've got overnight pajamas for the office because I prefer filming in pajamas over like, you know, right now I've got joggers on and they're not the most comfortable. They're not like the least comfortable, but I would definitely prefer pajamas for long-term recording sessions. I got a bunch of like junk boxes over here. I've got some studio foam right over here, studio foam right back there, and some right here. We're gonna be putting in a lot more acoustic foam. We might even just like put an acoustic foam on every, literally like anything that's a wall, we probably might definitely will studio foam. And you can see right up here, the echo is not bad, but they don't have like the little popcorn looking things up here. You see what I'm saying? So the echo is kind of bad in here. I made it a lot better with the studio foam, and then I made like this little box for it right here where it kind of blocks some of my sound. But yeah, so this is my current setup right here. It's actually really nice and it's very similar to my setup at home. The only bad thing is this table is getting wrecked. Look at the clamp. The clamp is literally clamping down into the desk, which cannot be good for it. But yeah, so this is my current setup. I'm recording a ton of videos for you guys. I got my Nikon D750 over here. I got my ring light, which is what makes my lighting good in my videos for my face cam. It also burns my eyeballs though, sadly. And of course, I got the Fuel of Champions, got my Red Bull Tropical, even have a little bit of a Starbucks white trash over here. I know, I'm sorry, there's no other good coffee places open on Christmas Day. I needed my fix. I've got a ton of Razer swag over here. I've got the Razer Black Widow Chromas, which are gonna be used for the other 2 recording setups. I've got some Razer Fireflies down here. I think I've even got like Razer Mambas. I got everything. And I've got 3 ready to go computers built inside of here. And as you guys can see, you're probably wondering, like, Preston, why are there so many parts over here? Like you can see right here, I've got 3 motherboards. I've got 3 980 Ti's. These are graphics cards. These are graphics cards, and these are motherboards. And this is like, the motherboard is where all the other parts connect into. If you guys didn't know, dropping some knowledge on you. And then I think I've got another box. It might actually be back here. But there's a bunch of other stuff over here. So you can see I've got like the power supply boxes right here. I've got the coolers over here for the CPUs. I've got more monitors. We actually have a ton of these monitors because we need 9 in total. So I've got 3 right here, and then we're gonna have 3 for that office, and then 3 for the office through this wall right here. That way everybody can have a triple monitor setup, so to say. Oh, here they are. So this is where the other parts are. So if you guys are wondering what's in my computers, I will definitely let you guys know, but got the Hyper 212 Evo for coolers. And don't worry, these boxes are empty. I've got 2 of these hard drives in each of the computers running in a RAID 0. Just means that they combine together to make a really fast hard drive, but also run the risk of crashing a little bit more, if you guys can understand that. Okay, got more of them. Where's the processor boxes? I know they're in here somewhere. Oh, and then here, so these are the processors I'm using. I'm using the 6700K Core i7 processors. I'm also using 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. I'm trying to like look for the RAM boxes in here. I think they're probably in here somewhere. Oh, I'm also, yeah, so this is the RAM that I'm actually using right here. It's the Corsair Vengeance LPX. I've got 32 gigs in each system, and I bought everything from Micro Center, not even sponsored. And then I think I've got 512 gigabyte SSDs in each of the computers. And I know there's some other stuff in here, but as you you can see, I've just basically got all the boxes to save, just in case some of the parts end up going bad or going out. And then obviously for the case, you could tell I'm using the Obsidian 750D, which actually, this computer right here is not one of the pre-made computers. This is the computer actually for my home office, but since I didn't want to deal with setting up like Photoshop, Premiere Pro, installing all my new games, I figured, you know what, I might as well just go ahead and bring my computer from home and just hook it up here, and you know what I mean, because like that just saves me so much hassle. I've got to order some more microphones, boom arms. See these right here, these are boom arms that hold the microphone. This right here is a spider mount, which kind of holds the microphone in place a little bit better. I got to order more pop filters right here. This filters out your P's, so they sound smoother, and then I use like the Audio-Technica microphone. Hopefully I'll remember to put all of the items down below in the description of the equipment that I use. There's just like so much equipment that sometimes it's hard for me to like, you know, remember everything because there's just so much. So yeah, currently this is what my office looks like. I'm right now filming videos for you guys. I'm going on a ski trip. If you're watching this video right now, I think it's December 28th is the day that we leave, and we're going for a whole week, which is really stressful because that means I have to get so many videos done, because if I post an average of 3 videos a day, 1 on this channel and 2 on my Minecraft channel, that's 3 videos a day for 7 days plus the days that I'm grinding for videos. So let's say I spend 4 days preparing for videos. I gotta get videos done for those 4 days, which is 12 videos, and then 3 times 7, dude, and that's a lot of videos, dude. That's like 24 videos plus the 7, so, or sorry, plus the 12, that's like, what I say, 30, is that 36? I might have done my math wrong, but that's a lot of videos, okay? It's a lot of videos, but I'm very sorry for the lack of uploads. Hopefully you guys can forgive me, but check out this internet speed. Once you see this, you might be able to forgive me. Live speed test. This is just like, as a nerd, this is probably the best thing I've ever seen in life. Like, I know it sounds insanely nerdy, and it is. It's really freaking nerdy, but this kind of download speed is hard to come by. Well, the download speed isn't too hard to come by. The thing that you really want is this. This is the upload speed. As you can see right here, it's pushing it, it's pushing it, it's going the distance. We're at 140, 150, look at it go, look at it go. And I can get faster speeds if I want to, but right now, I'm basically breaking 160 upload, 161. With 4 ping. Is that not incredible? And basically what this means for you guys, if you were curious, it means that I can upload and stream videos in 1080p at really high bitrate, where previously I had to sacrifice a lot of my quality and like, you know, render it at a lower bitrate because my internet back at my house was 7 uploads. So this internet speed is over 20 times faster than my previous internet. I uploaded an hour-long video that was like really good quality in 4 minutes. So essentially all I have to do is wait for YouTube processing. You know how like there's always those comments on YouTube videos where it's like, why is the video not 720p? It's like, because it's got to process, because YouTube for some reason loves to do that. But yeah, guys, so this is the office. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I've got these office chairs, which are really nice chairs. They're not the DX Racers or the GT Omega or any of those. You know what, I don't want to say anything bad about those companies. I really love the chair, but eventually my back started hurting, so I had to switch over to Herman Miller, which is the current brand. And no, I'm not sponsored or endorsed by any of these companies. I'm just speaking out of personal opinion and what works best for me. So what works best for me may not work for you guys. But yeah, anyways, also kind of a cool thing too, this little thing right here you can buy. It's a remote, and what it does over here, so my face cam lighting isn't always on. It's right here. You see this little white thing down here? This thing plugs into that, and then the cord for the lighting plugs into it. So it's almost like an adapter for the power outlet. And what you can do is you can plug up a bunch of different devices. Okay, focus, focus. Come on. So what you can do that's really cool, you can see all these different buttons over here. You can link them A, B, C, D, all the way to E, or you can turn all of them on or off with one button. So what I like to do is I basically just press all on because it's easier, but boom, hold on, where's it at? And you can hear it, and there it goes. The light actually turns on and everything just from the click of a button, and then I can turn it off again. It's really handy for when you're recording and you want to turn things off like in between clips or whatever, because you know, like whenever you have that face cam lighting, like I'm gonna turn it on right now and you guys will see, it makes the videos a lot better. Can you focus? So as you can see, it makes my face look like a lot better, and it pretty much takes away a lot of my blemishes. Okay, never mind. You can see I've got pimple here, pimple there. I mean, I got pimples everywhere just like anybody else, but you can definitely tell it makes like a better quality light. And then actually if you turn off this light above us, it looks even better. But right now for testing purposes, you guys can just see, it just makes it like better. You can see your whole face illuminated, but it just, this big light like on your face for like 30 minutes, 60 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, eventually like gets to you, and your face, you just feel like, you feel really drained, like you just want to like close your eyes and like take a nap. That's the only unfortunate thing about using a ring light versus like natural light. Probably is what I'll end up doing is whenever I have more time, like after I get back from ski trip, I'll completely reverse this setup around. That way the natural light from this window and this window right here will kind of like reflect back on me instead of working against me. I can actually show you guys some examples. I think I'll do that another time, but I got some examples of like how it looks, how it currently is set up, and it doesn't look great, but it will once the obviously nighttime is coming. Since the nighttime is coming right now, it looks like it's really light outside, but it's actually like 20 minutes until sundown. Anyways, this lighting will look a lot better once it's darker outside, obviously. So anyways, guys, without further ado, that's gonna be the end of this video. I'm pretty sure I just used the further ado thing backwards, but that's fine, whatever. We're all friends here. My office is now completely trashed from showing you guys everything. Look at this. This thing is an absolute mess. But there's gonna be construction workers essentially here every single day working and fixing stuff. I'll give you guys an updated video as soon as we're all completely furnished and all the little stuff has been fixed. I'm sure you guys probably noticed like little dinks here in the wall and like certain areas. I wish I could have shown you guys a video of what the office looks like before we remodeled it. It was terrible looking. Like you would walk in and be like, oh God, dude, that's gross. Like you do not want to work there, Preston. But then after like the miracle men that came in and just remodeled everything and had my mom's vision in place, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. So thank you guys so much for making all of this possible. Without you guys, my family, God, and my friends, none of this would even be possible. Not even close to being possible. But like, I was thinking about it a year ago. I mean, I was in a great place in my life. Like, don't get me wrong, I was in a fantastic place, but I always want to do as much as I can in my life before I die, right? I think it's like natural that everybody wants to try to do as much as they can. Like, if you have success, that's great, but you always want to try to reach for even more success. I just never thought I'd end up coming this far in a year, and like I said, it's all thanks to you guys, God, my family, my friends. Like, I don't take any credit in this. I know I put in the time and the effort, but at the same time, I feel like my efforts are much more minimal in comparison to all the other efforts of the other people and whatnot. So thank you guys so much for making this possible. Hope you guys have an awesome and fantastic rest of your Christmas. This hat is now, like, it's itching my head, but as you can see, I have now Santa hat hair, which looks terrible. Sorry, Santa hat. But yeah, anyways, thanks guys so much for watching. Have an awesome and safe day. You people are awesome. Take care, and I'll see you beautiful people in my next video.